Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. I thought I'd make a part 2 to this video. Wanted to explain some very interesting things about some EIAJ reel-to-reel tapes I'm doing. I'm doing for a customer job, actually. These are some tapes that are from a church. I believe Trinity Church is what they call this place. The stability and playback on these are just insane. This is the second tape I'm working on, and the video lock and audio they were set properly. I just can't believe this. This is very rare that you ever see this. This is very, very, very rare. 100% mark. Video looks really, really, really good. Anyways, guys, I wanted to walk through this, guys. A lot of people who send me black and white reel-to-reel videos, in the day, back then, a lot of people did not know how to use these machines, so you have to really fight with a lot of the levels on these machines. Sometimes the cameras were set so high that you can't really set the video level to get it out of the clipping area, especially when you're on the scope. But on this particular situation, it looks like somebody knew what they were doing. They knew how to use the equipment. They knew how to use the camera white balances, and they knew how to set up the machine. Anyways, guys, I'm working on these tapes for Trinity Church, I believe. And the stability and playback is incredible on these things. This is why Obsolete Video Services does what it does. It's because, you know, I don't only repair and rebuild the machines that I use on my jobs and projects. I try to give the customer the best possible quality they can get. It's way above the standard of all the other places out there. Most video houses, when they transfer your tapes, you know, they buy the machines and they do what they can do. But a lot of these guys are not engineers. A lot of these guys do not service the equipment. A lot of these guys don't understand how this equipment needs to work. It's more than pop a tape on a machine like this and play it. There's so much more involved with it. Plus, I work on them, so I understand the pros and cons of these machines. But like I said, I'm not just I don't just do video transfers. I'm an engineer. This is what I do. And like I said, I'm a video engineer who specializes in problems with obsolete video equipment. I've been doing this for over 30 years. So I've seen it, I've done it, I've been there. You know, there's probably nothing that's come across my desk that I have never seen. I've seen thousands of problems that, you know, point out the tapes like this and other tapes like 1-inch tapes or quads or whatever tapes I'm working on. I've seen every problem there is. So like I said, guys, Obsolete Video Services prides itself on the work it does. I don't just sit there and copy a tape. That's not what I'm about. I'm about remastering. This is what I'm about. Get it to the best possible quality. When you're working with reel-to-reel videotapes, you're dealing with a lot of stability problems, tracking problems, audio problems. You know, these are not like VCRs. These are very primitive recording VCR of the time. It's the first VCR ever made, but it's not like the VCRs you were using in the 80s. It's a totally different type of thing. And like I said, these are on open reel. You got tension problems, you got tracking problems, you got video head clog problems, you got alignment problems. There's a lot you got to deal with, okay? But Obsolete Video Services is really moving in 2023. I'm getting tons and tons of people who are taking notice of my work and also asking me if I can help them with their projects. This is a church. I'm sure I'm getting a lot more stuff from them. I mean, they probably have a very big archive. This is Christmas during 1976 or 77, one or the other. It's a Christmas mass. I mean, my God, you would think this was shot today. The quality and the stability of it is just insane. I mean, literally insane. You would think this was shot on video today. And this is from like 76 or 1977. It's Christmas. It's a Christmas special, I believe, for the Trinity Church. Like I said, guys, you know, if you want quality, if you really want me to oversee your project, and I highly recommend you do, you should let me do your work, because a lot of people out there don't understand. I am an engineer. This is what I do. I don't just sit there and pop a tape on and copy it. I want it to look the best you can. It's a one-shot deal, and 9 times out of 10, you'll get a tape, and you'll only be able to get it really good once before you either destroy the tape or it falls apart. So you got to really know what you're doing with this stuff. It's a one-shot deal. And it highly advise you have an engineer behind the project, such as myself, because, like I said, if it's a one-shot deal, I'll save the material to a digital file before the tapes can't be recovered. So, like I said, guys, this is Obsolete Video Services. This is Christmas from 1977. It's a mass at Trinity Church, and I just thought I'd show you guys. This is part 2. I'm working on a project for them, and I get people asking me all the time my background. Well, they ask me all kinds of questions, and I get people who also send tapes to all kinds of places, and I get a lot of people who bring me the tapes because they want me to redo them, and that's I just can't understand why people don't get, if you don't search out a good company or a person who really specializes in this stuff, don't just give it to anybody, because I guarantee you're not going to be happy with what you get, and you're probably going to end up sending it to me to redo. And I get an awful lot of customers like that from time to time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.